in Civil War mod. We're going to be continuing from where we left off. I will see you when we're back in there. Alright, we're back in. We left off at Frankfurt after looting some parties. So let's resume. The episode is coming out a little earlier than originally intended, as I completely forgot about the holiday week, and during the holiday week I'd rather not have to spend my time editing when I'm supposed to be spending time with family. So, for now, so this is a pretty quick succession version. Let's just wander around here for a little bit. How's my supplies doing? Fine. Okay. I'm being more, smart with how my, ooh, maybe not smart enough. There's some bushwhackers there. This could be either really bad or very good. We'll see. Hopefully the terrain's decent for me. Okay, luckily it seems like the terrain's fine. So let's get my men here. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Get in position, lads. We're gonna put a volley into them before they can get close. Hold it. Hold it. Fire. Farewell. Alright. Charging so then they can get bayonets as cavalry. Get off there. Yeah. Don't shoot me. Get off there. Make ample use of these bayonets. Cavalry still can be effective, but when everybody's got a bayonet, you kind of gotta use it more smartly than you can in standard warband. Standard warband, you can just kind of charge them in and forget about it. But alright, boys, let's reform everything here. The majority of the enemies aren't charging our line anymore. Get off! Nice. Crisp and clean. I don't think we actually took that many casualties that time. 11, but we only 2 were killed, so that's not bad. There are Jayhawkers, but I don't really want those in my army. They're kind of not great. Let's get some experienced volunteers here. Try not to spend too much money. And then a couple of reserve infantry. Just loot all this. Still can't use the horse. That's how I'm gonna bother looting off these guys, as the rest of this is worth nothing. Deep mass grave. Oops. More bushwhackers. It appears the bushwhackers are fairly prominent in this area. Luckily, I'm already well aware. I'll witness. Alright, come on. Get your rears and gears. Need to put a volley into them. Come on, come on, come on. Get in line. Move it, move it, move it. Come on, come on. Fire. Alright, fire well. Missed. Apologies if I switch between first and third person constantly. That's just how I play the game. Especially when you get in these up-close situations, you kind of want the extra vision that the third person gives you. While when shooting, I go in first person for better accuracy. Get off there. Get off there. No revolver me. Can't see. Done. Get him. Nice. Yeah, with ranged cab, you're better off just sitting back and shooting. Or riding close, shooting, and then pulling out after the enemies fired their volley. At least that's how I've seen it. Oh, that guy's probably died by a bayonet. Yep, there he goes. Okay, pretty simple. Seems we're able to handle the Bushwackers a lot easier now. So let's just get some clothes here. And the rest of this is basically worthless. Okay. Just spending the 4 hours because then I don't lose any morale. Let's go to Cairo here and sell off a bunch of junk. The uniform was worth 50, that's not bad. Let's get rid of all that. Okay. There's a volcanic pistol, which would be pretty handy, but at the same time, its damage is not great. There's this rifle musket, though. But I prefer the bayonet for dealing with melee options, so I'll just get rid of this cavalry saber while I'm at it. If I'm going to trade out a weapon for anything, I'd rather get a lever gun, as lever guns are very handy. It's only $7. Then again, it's just decorative, so. Let's see here. There are some uniforms that come with pants, and there's other ones that don't. So if you're going to buy one of these pants sections, because they go where the shoes go, make sure you're only getting a uniform like, let's see here, like one of these ones that doesn't come with pants. Otherwise, it'll be very, very clippy. Oh, bread's actually expensive here, so I'll sell a little bit of the bread off. Okay, let's head back out east, I guess, to Washington. Maybe I can buy some more bread and then bring it all the way out here. It's quite the distance from Cairo to Washington, but and again, apologize for any background noise. Don't really get an option in the matter. Whiskey's still kind of expensive. And the prices are starting to adapt now, so the stuff on the coast out here should get cheaper for certain items. So maybe my trade thing isn't gone. It's just, ooh, hello, foragers. If I can catch you, I definitely will. Come here. These guys are on foot, so they should be pretty easy to deal with. Bushwhackers are a little irritating because they're on horseback, but hold fire, hold fire. We're way too far away. Skirmishing. Get on toward the bottom there, and then we'll volley fire into them. You may think, oh, while you're holding fire, you're just going to take extra casualties you could avoid. At the same time, when you do volley fire, you can not only close the range to give your guys a better shot, but you get the full sweep, so you can kill a lot more guys in one volley. Wait till they crest that hill. So let's move up a little bit further here. Alright, come on, crest that hill. I don't want them to have the extra cover from that, so let's rotate to the right here. Alright, make ready, boys, make ready. Come on, get over that hill. Take a skirmish pot shot. Good enough, fire. Okay, since the enemy's rotating left, let's rotate to the right here. Anything. And fire. That was a good volley. And no such luck for the shot there. Alright, let's make ready, boys, and fire. That one wasn't really a good one. Unfortunate. Okay, let's close range a little bit here so I get a better shot with my men. Because we're not really hitting much at this distance. Alright, boys, make ready. Fire. Not great. Luckily that guy was just broken, so he'll be able to fight again. Yeah, nice. Luckily taking these longer distance shots at the enemy and actually hitting gets you a decent amount of XP. As you saw, I got 5 proficiency there. Proficiency just helps with the accuracy of your shots, though for the muskets there's the limit to how accurate you can really be with them. It does help a lot when you've got the pepper gun, though, as it makes follow-up shots a bit more accurate. That was not a very good volley. Gonna be spread out, so it makes sense, I suppose. Fire. 2 of them. Flag got knocked out. That's unfortunate. Alright, come on, boys. Come on. Damn. No such luck. Fire. Nice. There's 2 down. Reload, reload, boys, reload. I don't know what that guy was planning on there. Was the last one? No, it was just one on the hill. And they didn't hit him. One last one hiding behind that little crest on the hill. Fire. We seem to be struggling to hit him, so I'm just going to have them in charge in. Go ahead and bayonet charge him. He's the last one, so I figure might as well. Even if the bayonet's in, I can shoot him at closer range. I'll just have a lot more distractions. Yeah, because look at that. Had it all over him and didn't hit him. Occasionally, shots just don't make sense due to geometry. Nah, he didn't even have a bayonet, so he had no chance there. Alright. Okay. Let's get a bunch of this equipment. And we'll just dig 4 hours there. When you get into the Confederate territory, there's a lot more of those foragers around. Let's go to Columbus. We're going to Ohio, boys. There we go. Let's sell that all off. Yeah, 200. That's a nice looking revolver. There's also these really cheap muskets. They're okay. They deal good damage, but that's about it. Do I need to unload some more food? I should have enough to get me to the coast, I think. It's gonna be close, but I'll try it. Speeding along in the world map. Each of these next episodes will all be around 20 minutes long. Both to not take up as much time of your guys' day, and also to give me a little easier time editing, as editing that last one, it took a long time. Yeah, just about made it. Yeah, bread's really cheap inland here, so let's get all that I can. I suppose I can onboard some rice for like 8. See if I can't find a location inland who wants rice. Let's go back to Columbus. I doubt it'll sell good there, but might as well check. Because I'd normally take coffee from the coast inland, but coffee is not at the cheap point it can get to yet. So let's see here. Yep, 8 to 15. It's not much money, but it is something. So you know. Okay, let's go in further. Let's go to Frankfurt and see how much bread is there. Because I don't think it's gotten to the point it needs to yet to get good money. Yeah, just about. More interested in the whiskey here. Let's keep it under 175 here. 340, and I believe if we take this to Chicago, we can get some decent money off of it. That's 340 for that, so let's head to Chicago and sell that off there. You want to make real good money, you go in right after a siege, because generally all costs have compounded. And they've been drinking it, so that kind of hampers it. Yeah, they made my money back off that, but they've been drinking it, so you know. Bread is fairly cheap here, so let's buy a little bit of that. Didn't quite make my money back on that, dude. I'm slogging down the whiskey faster than I can travel, but you know, I wish there was a way you could like block them from getting into stuff like that, because I'd prefer them just to eat the bread. Okay, bread's still fairly cheap here. Whiskey is okay, but I'm here mainly to pick up the corn for dirt cheap. 30. Let's travel to Cairo. There we go. And a decent cost for the bread as well. I'm going to keep 6 of it, and I'll keep the whiskey barrel since they've already gotten into it. Hardtack is pretty cheap here, but I don't really want to do that. I don't know how much salted pork is normally. Yeah, I'll grab a barrel of it for 35 and then travel and make my money back. So I can afford to make a little bit of mistakes. Like 35, so let's go to Chicago, see if I can't sell it there for a decent penny. Again, these first couple episodes are just going to be me making enough money to be able to afford my men, because it's kind of expensive maintaining this many soldiers. Yeah, they are getting cracked into it, so I don't know how much that'll actually do for me. Yeah, let's buy some more bread. Keep it down to 30. To Frankfurt. Head on to Frankfurt. See if we can't make our money back. Yeah. Decent pinch. Let's get another 2 casks of whiskey. Keep it under, around under 150-ish. So 129. Take that back to Chicago. Hopefully it'll continue to sell for decent.
I'd slit your
throat
for a trinket.
This is one of the Bushwacker squads that actually has a dedicated commander, so these guys might be a little tougher to take down. We saw them in episode 1. They're okay. They're not. They just consist mainly of the Bushwhackers. There's just a lot of them. Hold your fire, wait till they get closer. You know, that seems counterintuitive, but once they get closer, you can really get a good volley into them. Let's pull you back a little bit so they have to travel over some more flat ground. Come on. Alright, fire. Alright, fire well. Yep. Alright, let's activate the countercharge. Close in like this, just countercharge, and your bandit should be able to deal with cavalry. No cavalry square option, otherwise I would have done that. Not really a mechanic that Bannerlord. I wish there was a mod like this for Bannerlord, but there's not. Unfortunately, the modding seems that it's gonna really pick up the games in a more finished state. I do like modding Warbands because it's in a more finished state. Meaning you didn't have to update your mod as often to keep it. They're changing a lot of huge game features via the updates and hampers the ability to develop. Get on there. Okay. So far, so good. Alright. Could have gone far worse, I think. Yeah, only 3 killed. That's not bad at all. Unfortunately, he managed to escape. Ooh, hello. They had some swabs on them. Experienced regulars. Let's get a couple marksmen to help with the amount of them. Yeah, the prices it says on here do not match what it actually should be. At all. So let's spend a couple hours to deal that. Hopefully they don't get too stuck into my whiskey. Luckily I can make some of the money back even if they did crack into it by selling off all those clothes I got off them. Yeah, 211. If they didn't get cracked into it, I probably would have made a decent bit more, but, you know, it happens. Still made my money back with the clothes anyway. Okay. With that, I think I'll call it a wrap. Like and subscribe.